All right, you've been contacted urgently by your client, and they need you to set up a trail cam so that they can get a whole lot of car registrations of vehicles going in and out of a country property somewhere or something like that. And like me, you've got your Acorn trail cam, which does all that. It's really good. You've got several of them and you use those, but this one I dropped and I broke it. So it's an urgent Friday afternoon job. Am I going to say no, or am I going to run into J-Car and get one of these cheap ones, which are not, so much the little Acorn trail cams, but they're there and you can get them for $150, $260. So will you go and get one? Let's have a look at our road test to find out.
Okay, so you've dropped your trail cam like I just did and broke it, and you need a new one urgently, so you drop into J-Car and buy one of the cheap trail cams available at J-Car. Now, what are they like? How do they work? Well, this is the Nextra outdoor trail cam. So let's open it up and have a look at it. So that's what it looks like. We've just got to remove the covers on the cameras. And we open it up on the side. And that's what it looks like inside. It's a 720p Nextra outdoor trail cam from J-Car, about $150. So the batteries go inside the compartment on the right hand side of your screen there, and this is the card that goes, just an SSD card, and it goes in the adapter. So the SSD goes in the adapter, and then you plug that in. That is quite useful because it does protect the SSD card in case rain does get in the environment where you're operating. We've been operating in Tasmania this week, and for 7 nights we had rain getting in, but always we got the video and there was no damage to the camera. It does take 6 AA batteries. Always get good quality AA batteries. These things will last you probably, up to 2 years in one camera, so you're not destroying the environment or hurting it. It's actually quite an economical little device. So once the batteries go in, you're all set to go and do your setup of the trail cam. A lot of people like to use a tripod. This can have issues with transport. Whenever I go away, I take a lot of equipment with me, and tripods, I usually take 5 or 6 of varying sizes. So the best solution to the tripod transport issue is jump down to your local hardware shop and get yourself a piece of 1/4 inch steel thread. This is what fits every camera tripod fitting in the world, and basically all you need to do is buy a length of that, cut it in half, take your trail cam out into wherever you want to set it up, push it into the dirt, and it will stay where it is. So if someone steals your $200 trail cam, they get a piece of steel as well, but not an expensive $400 tripod in addition. That's a real handy way of doing it, just to use that piece of steel, and you can cut it to any length you like. Just take your piece of steel and your trail cam to where you want to go. You just push it straight into the ground, just give it a little bit of shove, it'll sink into the soil, and you can turn it any way you want to aim it. Here's the trail cam in action. The lady's putting rubbish in a rubbish bin in the country. The settings on this one weren't fast enough to pull the car up. Here you can see how the trail cam's picked up a number plate of someone entering the property. So handy for that entering and leaving. Here is a rare long-tailed mouse. running around in the dark for those who are into wildlife. And of course, if you want to know who's making a noise in your roof or on your veranda, you can set up the trail cam and see that possum that's making all that noise and keeping you awake at night. The next trail cam is very good. I recommend the 120 degree one over the 60 degree one. It's very narrow. So handy little trail cam if you need one in a hurry. Available at available at JCar.